Hey, so in this video I want to talk about the best way to approach women with the highest chance of success. How do you go up to a girl, meet her for the first time and generate instant attraction and get her so attracted to you that she actually wants to see you again? A complete stranger you've just met. If you see a girl you find attractive, you should approach her, right? Because that's what you're meant to do. You find her attractive, you have to give yourself the opportunity to meet this wonderful person. Because if you don't, and you let her go, you're going to be left with this horrible feeling of regret. Oh my gosh, I just let this beautiful girl get away. And the feeling of regret is going to be a lot worse than actually approaching her. So that's the first thing to keep in mind. Now, to get back onto the topic, how do you build instant attraction with a girl when you first meet her? How do you approach her in a way that's effective? Well, the first thing is that you see a girl, you find her attractive, you go up to her. What do you say? This is what causes most of the problems. The guy sees the girl, he finds her attractive, he doesn't know what to say, so he talks himself out of approaching. Oh, I'm not wearing the right kind of clothes. I'm not in the right kind of mood. Oh, it's probably not the right time. She's probably on her way to work. She's probably busy. She's not going to have time to talk to me. All of these excuses come to mind, so don't worry about that. Forget about that. That's not important. It doesn't matter if she's on headphones, she's reading a book, whatever it is, if she's busy. If you have high sexual market value, she's going to want to talk to you, right? Who are the men that get rejected? The men who get rejected are men with a low sexual market value. Boldness, assertiveness, that is what women find most attractive. That's what's going to turn her on. That's what's going to capture her interest. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I did a consultation with a guy the other day who complained to me that he met this girl online. They started dating. They had great rapport, great chemistry, great attraction. They were getting to know each other. They hadn't had sex just yet. They hadn't been intimate just yet, but it was about to happen. And they'd been talking to each other for a while and they were seeing each other on a regular basis, getting closer, getting more intimate, great conversation. All of a sudden, the girl starts to go cold. And then the guy finds out, oh, there's another man in the picture. What happened was that this girl was on her way to work and somebody approached her. Somebody attractive went up to her and actually asked her out. And she went from being focused on this guy who she met online, who actually she didn't know anything about, and she didn't know anything about his confidence because she met him online. She meets a guy, a complete stranger, who displays in one instant like that, extreme confidence, extreme boldness, extreme assertiveness. She's instantly attracted. And there are a couple of ways to get a girl really attracted to you. The first way is when you become intimate with her, you have physical, intimate relations. She is going to find you highly attractive after that moment because there's going to be an oxytocin release. The chemical that binds people together is released in that moment. The other way to build instant attraction is to display extreme confidence, boldness, and assertiveness. How do you do that? You go up to a girl you don't know, you talk to her, you introduce yourself, you have a conversation. That in itself is a display of confidence that she's going to find much more attractive than somebody she just meets online. So keep this in mind. Anytime you're thinking about approaching a girl, should I do it, should I not do it? Do it. Because if you approach women in real life, they're going to have much more attraction for you than somebody you just meet online or you're introduced to through a friend. Because you have actually selected her. You've taken her and you've singled her out from a group of people and said, I find you attractive and you're special, and I'm going to make an effort to get to know you. Women respond to this. They love it. They find it so attractive. So keep this in mind. If you want to generate instant attraction with a girl and approach her in the most effective way, go up to her, talk to her, be bold, be assertive, be confident. It's not so much about your looks. Looks are important. You need to have decent sexual market value. Of course, you need to be attractive. You need to look good. You need to be in shape, right? You need confidence. You need boldness. But the main thing that gets a woman's attention is your attitude, it's your behavior. I've done consultations with men on the extreme end of the spectrum, Olympic athletes, 6'4", solid muscle, and they have confidence issues when it comes to meeting, dating, and keeping a woman attracted to them. They have issues and they shouldn't, right? You look at the guy and you think, man, you're built like a god. What have you got to worry about, right? You shouldn't have anything to worry about, but they do. I've seen guys with no muscle, not fat, not obese, not athletes by any means though, who have a lot of natural confidence. And these men do a lot better with women than your Olympic athlete who has no inner confidence. He might have confidence in his own ability to perform in a sport, But when it comes to interacting with women, no, right? They still have confidence issues. So this is something that plagues not just the average guy, but affects people who are athletic, successful businessmen, everyone. Everyone has confidence issues, and you might be strong in one area of your life and weak in another area of your life. That doesn't matter. When you're interacting with a woman, it doesn't matter if you get nervous as well. Women find it quite cute. You still show boldness and assertiveness and confidence by approaching her. You work through the fear. Yeah, you might be nervous, you might be scared. That's normal, that's okay. Don't let it affect you, right? If you talk to a girl and you're nervous and worried, it's okay. You're still confident because you're going up and you're talking to her. You're overcoming your fear, and that's pretty impressive. Here's a useful tip. If you're starting to get really nervous when you're talking to a girl, you start to stammer, you start to shake a little bit, and you start to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a panic attack. What do? Okay, you need to bring yourself back into the moment. If you have a watch, touch it. Touch the steel on your watch. Feel the watch, right? Take yourself out of your head. Concentrate on something in the present, immediate environment. If you're sitting down at a table, touch the table. Feel the wood, feel the temperature. Focus on the object, not the girl, not you, not your thoughts. Take yourself out of your thoughts, right? Even if it means just touching your shirt, right? Rubbing your shirt and feeling it and getting a feel for the material, focusing on that just for a couple of seconds to take yourself away from the moment where you're so nervous. And every time you start to feel nervous, just touch something in your environment to bring yourself, to center yourself back into the present moment. This will help you to get your thoughts back into the present and stop focusing it on what she's thinking of you. Get out of your head. Remember this, fortune favors the brave. Who dares wins, no guts, no glory. All of these sayings are true, right? They exist for a reason. If you display confidence and boldness, you get everything in life. Doesn't matter if it's business, if it's women, if it's relationships, everything takes risk. It doesn't matter who you are. If you want to achieve something great, if you want to get something great, you have to take a risk. If you don't take a risk, it's highly unlikely that you're ever going to achieve anything.